Hey y'all, what's up? I'm back doing a Married to Medicine video, doing season 6, episode 9. Once again, my name is Mizzle. You're watching my channel, Mizzle 14. And let's start this review. Before I start, I just want y'all all to subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button down below. Also hit the bell notification so you can get notified of all my videos. And let's push through it. Also support my channel as best as I can. I started YouTube since June and I'm still pushing it. I'm very committed and dedicated in doing YouTube. So hopefully y'all all enjoy my videos and like it. Watch my past videos. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share my channels. And let's get to it. So let's jump right into this Married to Medicine episode. Alright, so we get Toya and Quad, because all last week they kind of made up, and now I say, oh wow, now it's like Toya and Quad is coming together and talking. Quad just came from Sister Circle working all day. It's just like 4 or something in the morning. She just got out, whatever it was time in the afternoon. Met with Toya. Toya was cooking up dinner for her kids, and when they get out of school. And they decided to sit down and talk, and she's happy that Quad come to see her, and they got her friend back. So I was like, that's nice. Nice of her. Oh, what's my phone at? I said, that's nice. But now, they sit there talking, and it was not much. It was like, how's your new house? How do you like it? She said she loved her house. Quad got a 4-bedroom house for one person. I said, damn. I wish I had that type of money to get 4 bedrooms, houses for one person. I'm living in a studio right now, and I love it. Let's say if I had a luxury to get more bedrooms for this one person, and I could afford it, hey, go for it. So she said she got a lot of family who come visit her and stay with her. She said, okay, go. Toya was like, what the hell you gonna do with 4 bedrooms with only one person? What you gonna do? And she said, each room for one dog. I was like, wow. But no, she said she got a lot of people and she needs the space. So I said, okay. I don't know, you just getting a divorce because I don't think you should be spending all that money for a 4-bedroom, but hey, it is what it is. Somebody told me Atlanta is not that expensive, but it's each his own. She had a 4-bedroom houses. So they talk about the divorce, and Toya was like, she was wondering like how the divorce would ever make him angry or get emotional or get emotional about it, get angry. It's sad or something like that. She said, I ain't giving people the opportunity to get that point. She said, well, she did that when she decided to get the divorce. She handed the keys. When she moved out, she handed the keys. She left the divorce paper on the table. She told him to read the paper, look over it, and sign it. And that's it. She gave him no opportunity to make any rooms to talk, no emotional connect, no trying to get me the second door. She just out the road. She's out the door. I said, that's it. No more. So, obviously, I think Craig don't want the divorce. So, he's got not Craig, Greg don't want the divorce. So, it's kind of like, he's like torn about it. But Quad, she's ready, done. She's ready out the door. She's not looking back. Now we get Mariah and Aiden. So Mariah was sitting down and Mariah was on the computer looking at stuff. Aiden came down. Remember Aiden last week revealed to us that his company merged with another bigger company. So it's a possibility that he may have to relocate or whatever. He don't know. His job may be in jeopardy. He don't know his future of his job. So she realized she had a $3,000 freaking payment on his credit card, and she said, "What's this?" Because she said she get an alert of his payments, and he said, "You checking up on me? You checking on me?" And he knows it's kind of funny. I mean, I don't think he really minded his wife checks. Like sometimes couples checks each other accounts and stuff and see, but she said it's a credit account. So I said, "Damn, you checking his credit account too?" But they married couple, so she checks. But he said no, he had to pay for exams and he had to get a license in other states just in case. Now, they sit down and talk. She said, what happened? He stated that his job offered him a long-term 3 to 5 years. But he didn't decide to do that. He decided to do a 1-year contract for now and see how it is. Because he said he don't know if they got good benefits or lack of benefits, lack of the perks or something like that. So he don't know. And I guess it's okay to understand because you don't know how the new company is. You don't want to commit that the long-term commitment and then all of a sudden they're not good and then you bound to that contract and now you messed up because you can't commit to the contract because you broke it. So I don't know if there's any legalities in breaking your contract with the medical affairs. I mean, it's a job to me. So if you want to leave, you leave. But I don't know. So he decided to do 1 year, and she said it's like 1 year go by quick. 1 year does go by fast. So that 1 year, she said it go by quick, and you gotta yeah, she said 1 year go by quick. So I said, yeah, that does make sense. It does go by quick. So, but he said, let's see how it is. And he said after the 1 year, if they don't decide to extend the contract, then they have to look about other places he can move to. So she said, what else gotta move to? He think about California, and she said she really not feeling California. She said, yeah, it'd be fun, it'd be fabulous, but she would be broke. Cause I guess I heard that living in LA or California is very expensive. So you gotta be really driving over there to live. Even though it's like fabulous, it's a good lifestyle, it's good fun and everything, you have enjoyment, but you gotta really make good money to live on your own over there. So I understand why she iffy about that. He said the other thing, the best choice option would probably for him would be Texas, which I said that's kind of close to Georgia. It's still around the South area, so it's still kind of close to the environment they live in now. So that would probably be the best choice for them. And she said they have good schools, and she thinks she'll be good with Texas. So she had no problem with Texas. She said if they had to move, she would be around with it because she got to support her husband, and basically all the income in the house is basically through him. She doesn't work; she's stay-at-home mom, so it's like she had to go along. Even though they're making a group decision together, she really basically had to go along with him because the money is where he's going. If he decided to go to Texas, that's where she got to go. Even though she didn't really want to move because she's built a staple environment in Georgia, she still say, you know what? If my husband got to move, if we got to get another job, he got to get another job, and he's going to move, then I got to move with him. And that's the thing, is it? So I like how they had that conversation. They sit down and talk. They get angry. They talk about their options. They weigh their options. This is like real conversation. Just like real relationship conversation when the wife and the husband can sit down and they talk about their options. They may not like it, but they talk about the options that they may have in the future. So I like this conversation they had together because it shows different ways to handle situations instead of blowing up, instead of getting angry, instead of being drama filled queen or king saying like, I can't do this, being selfish. No, you sit down and you have a conversation. Just how relationship lasts, where you can sit down and have the difficult life changes conversations, and y'all can have it civilized. And this is how I like how Ada and Mariah was able to sit down and have a civilized conversation about possibly relocating. She said she did it before and she would do it again, and she is a doctor's wife, so she followed where the money goes. Now we get that Contessa, right? She was in the house. The kids are still over the place. Then, especially that young girl later, she is too much. It's like she's still recovering and stuff like that. She getting better and better, but she's still recovering. And the boy made a mistake and hit her breast, and she said, "Oh, I know it's an accident. Let's be careful." All that stuff, you cool. And later on the table, she did a puzzle. She was show the daddy the puzzle, and she just walking on the table. I said, "Girl." Walking over the table, she said, Scott said, he said, yo, they taking advantage of Contessa being vulnerable right now because she wasn't vulnerable. She would have got away with that. I said, yeah. So they tested her and they put her feet on the table and everything. So it was funny. So Scott got the kids and she still was able to do everything, whatever she need to do. So she's good. But she said she getting better. Dr. Jackie came and came and visit Contessa because Dr. Jackie know how Contessa's going through because she went through herself mastectomy, and she understands. She came with a gift basket with different things and stuff for her that would be catered to her recovery, like the shirt that does a tie around thing, so she could loosen it and she could clothes her when she want to close, and it's a smell of goods and stuff. So she said she really appreciated Jackie coming in. So Jackie was asking her how she feeling. She's doing good, and she said, when you gonna come around the group, because we missed you a couple of events and you haven't been there, and we miss you, and you part of the and Jackie said, "Oh, you not coming because Latoya gonna be there?" She said, "Never that. I would never be the type of person who will not come because somebody else I don't like is there." And that's how I feel the same way too. I say if I want to go to some event and I know somebody who I don't like go be there, I'm still gonna go because at the end of the day, they're not gonna stop my fun. They're not gonna stop me the opportunity to have a good time at an event because that person is there. I will not give that person the power to make me not to come to something like that. So no, nobody had that power over me to go something that I want to go. So if somebody don't like, I don't have to talk to them. It could be a simple hi and bye and keep it moving. That's it. You can in your own area. You don't bother me. I don't bother you. We can have a good time. Deuces. So I understand Contessa said she's not, and I think Contessa's not the person who would not go because she don't like somebody. She still gonna go, but right now she's recuperating, and she said she don't want to be a devil diner. She don't want to like feel like, oh, sick. I understand how Contessa coming from, because you know when you go to a party and stuff like that, you know you're not feeling so well, and that's overwhelming. It's like you trying to have fun, but you know you can't, because you're gonna be like, oh, this, I want to be around people, I want people with my germs, I want this. She right now her breast, she was like, oh my god, my breast, I don't want, you can't hug me. This, like, she gonna be whining, and she don't want to have that. So she said she want to go and really have a good time. Dr. Jackie approached and said, you know what? After my surgery, I went to field in my job 2 weeks after, and I ain't supposed to, but I push it through it. And she sometimes the best approach of through pain is work through the pain. Which I understand what Jackie approach is coming from too, because sometimes the best remedy is just go up and do it. I know you want to sit down, you want to do doctor's orders, and you want to wait. And I remember one time when I had hurt my leg or something like that, and I sprained. And yes, I stood in the bed and I relaxed a little bit, and I said, no, I gotta get going. I gotta keep going. So I pushed through that pain. I kept walking, and I got better. And it was like people say, you gotta relax, you gotta relax the feet, you gotta relax the leg. I said, nah, I gotta get up. I can't sit down. And Jackie said, I was tired watching all these episodes of the TV. And I said, even though I like the peaceful in my home, so I wouldn't mind that, but still, I understand what Jackie comes for. Sometimes you just need to just get up and do it. And it may be hurt, it may be painful, but your body will start getting adjusted and get used to it, and you will get better. So Tessa said, you know what, sometimes when the drainers come out, I would definitely be around the girls. I would definitely come back to the group. I miss the group out when the drainers, the drainers. So, and Jackie keeps showing her shoes. I said, Jackie, you is too much. But Jackie is living her best life right now. So we get Toya and Eugene. Toya and Eugene is celebrating their 10th year's anniversary. I said congratulations with them. I love when couples spend a long ass time in a marriage and together, and I wish that happened for me. I mean, I love my peaceful life, I love my single life, but sometimes I wish I always would have had somebody. So I said, it is what it is. I always aspire to see people who together for a long time. I want to know how that works, and I know it's not always easy, and it's always going to take time and take work and take commitment, and it's not. Yeah, and as long as y'all in the same page, as long as y'all communicate, y'all together, I love to see couples who spend a long time like that, especially black couples, and not just black couples, any couple who spend a long time together, because it shows that love is there, it's out there, and somebody could be there for you. You just gotta make sure it happens. So 10 years is a long time being together, and so she said, you know what? Since we've been in the house, I don't want to spend too much money and going somewhere a little expensive. So she said, yeah, we could cut back. So they talk about different trips. I guess they settled on Antigua. And Antigua, I think I said it. One of those two, right? And they say, you know what? Do you want to invite the other couples? It could be a couples trip. Because last year, Dr. Heavily planned a couples trip, and it was a disaster with the thing, and Dr. Henry trying to be the peacemaker, she trying to be the coach, marriage counselor, whatever, and she fucked that whole shit up. It was all arguments. It was crazy. So Eugene, Toya thinks she could do better, because she said, if people want to come for love, people this and that, they come to me, this and that. I said, whatever, Toya. Do the trip and make sure it's good, just like better than Heavenly's. So they did that, and decided that to call other couples. Now, Tori don't want to invite Contessa, because she said her and Contessa are not good friends. That's why I invite somebody to go to my trip. But it's important, it's a couple's trip, and it's like the whole thing. And eventually Contessa gonna go. I mean, sorry. So I guess the network go make Contessa go or something like that. It's part of the contract when they go group trips like that. Mostly every cast member goes. I mean, mostly. Sometimes the cast member don't go to this major trip, but usually it's part of their contract that it goes. So I had no doubt Contessa, because she said, oh, and she Cooper right now, so why she can't go to parties when she Cooper right now? How she gonna go on a plane when she's still? I say, I don't know. maybe it's a free ass trip to go. I will push you through that shit. Like Jackie said, I will push you through and go that damn trip. Antigua, hell to the fucking yeah. You ain't stopping me. I would say, oh, I'm fine. I find a way to push through it. So, but they was iffy. So they say, yeah, they're going to take all the girls. So Toya was talking on the girls and say, I'm planning a trip this year. Last year was crazy. And they say, oh yeah, so that stuff. And Toya said, asked heavily. She said, I'm planning a trip. Well, I don't know how to do that. She said, it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of time. And so you got to make sure you do it right. All that stuff. So it's like they're all down. But they always kind of concerned about Quad. Since Quad is not with Greg anymore, so it's a couple's trip. You would think that she feel left out. And I said, I would feel a little bit too. Like if I'm almost a single person surrounded by all these couples, I wouldn't have no problem with it. I wouldn't have no problem. I would still go have fun. I would be reflective, like Torquay said. I'd be very reflective. I would learn things from them. Maybe ask them and not be a double downer. I would not be a double downer and enjoy the thing, not be no sad, getting my feelings, getting emotional, all that stuff, and I just be there to have fun. And since she's part of the group, Toya said, I don't know, but she said, you know what, I will. That's what I said. At least invite her. And if she said no, you understand she's not going because she don't have Greg, she don't have nobody, and she would be on single left out. If she said yeah, you understand, you invited her, you at least extend an invitation. So I just say yeah, at least invite her and let's see what she said. So Toya called Quad and she said, I don't know how you gonna feel about this, but I'm doing a couples trip this year to Antigua and all that stuff, and I want you to come. Also, I know how do you feel. And then she asked her, how do you feel about coming? And Quad said, you know what, I'll be cool, I'll be fine, I would still go and everything, and it would give me a time to be around the people, be around y'all, and self-reflect. And I would still have a good time, and I would still do things myself. She said, Toya said, I respect that. So she gonna go. But I don't think she gonna invite Contessa, so I said, maybe Contessa will still go, whatever it is. But somebody will invite Contessa, something like that. But Toya is not extending his invitation to his Contessa right now because she said we be arguing. Why I want to be friends or arguing? I said, newsflash, you the one who's arguing. She tried to quash this beef and she thought she was over that beef, but you want to continue harboring and arguing with her and she don't want to argue with you. So she shut that down. So you the one's arguing. So don't say that she don't like it all that stuff and she was gonna argue with you all the time. No, you the one who would bring this stuff up. I was like, so let her go, Toya. So I said, we see about the trip, because it seemed like Contessa was going. So I said, somehow, some way, Contessa's going on this trip. Now, we find out that Jackie and Curtis is celebrating their 16-year anniversary. I was like, oh, snap, 16 years. She said the last year, the 15-year anniversary, didn't go so well, because that's the whole blow up with him cheating, and it was a whole little spill about that. So a year coming along, it's still trial tribulations, it's still processing. She said she's still in the process of truthfully forgiveness. She said truly forgiveness when you don't hold that person, the indiscretion that person had over time, and not bringing it up all the time, and not when infidelity issue comes up, you don't have any ammunition. So you will never forget it, but still you won't have no ammunition to keep firing back at him. So that means you're not over it. So she said she's still getting there. It's still work in progress. But slowly for surely, she's to get to that point where she can be truly forgiving Curtis. But it seems like they're in a good space right now. Curtis decided to have a plan. He did a planned dinner for her. It's a casual date. It's outside. She said outside. I said, oh, maybe she was like, yeah, he said casual, just dress that, because Jackie's like to dress. So she dressed. And they went over there, and she said it's nice because it's mine her Paris. He remember us that the first year anniversary they went to Paris, so he wanted to bring Paris membership to her. So I said he'd bring Paris to her. I said that's nice, that's very thoughtful, and very healthy food with fruits and stuff, and it was nice. And Jackie didn't want to drink, so she drank water. I said, gosh. And this will explain that Jackie, you can tell Jackie's a control freak kind of love. She had a lot of control. Where Curtis is more carefree and outgoing and stuff like. So it's like that opposites, like you said, opposite attract. When you have somebody who's so much control with somebody who's so outgoing and carefree, it's like okay, but the opposite balance each other, so it makes it work. And he said he hoping to see more anniversaries, 17, 18, 19. I hope so too. I mean, yes, it was y'all tribulations. Y'all had to tough times, especially that last year when this house scandal of him cheating or stuff like that. she decided to forgive him. Forgive him for now until she truly forgives him. But they moving on. So I seem like it's good that they working at it and they're happy. And as long as they're happy, I love it. Right now, we still heavily had a little thing with Heavily and Tawanda. She was checking Tawanda's teeth. Tawanda's teeth is good. It's already white, all that stuff. They had a little small talk about Tawanda. Remember, Tawanda divorced her husband, and now she with a new man. She says her sex is good. She good at sex, giving all that stuff. I said, yeah, that's nice. And they kept it going, kept it moving. I said, all right. So then we get to the now we get Mariah. Mariah wanted to do she wanted to do a Black Love event to celebrate the black couples, they inspire black couples, all that stuff like that. So a Black Love party. And she invited all the couples there, and she also invited Quad, and so like that. So she asked the people to come as the person you idolize, and who you enjoy, who idolize, and who's your favorite black couple you inspired by. So it was nice, and she was like, "Oh, like the girl's gonna be clowning because Ada's not black and doing some black love and party, and he's not." But she said she interracial relationship, and I believe in interracial relationships. To me, I don't have to be with somebody who's black, even though you may understand the same struggles. But to me, learning about somebody else's culture, learning about somebody's differences, the interracial relationship is very powerful and meaningful to me. So I'm open. So I said I don't have to date in my ways. So I enjoyed the approach that Mariah, because it's like, yo, she dated a Bangladesh person, and it seemed like their love is good for each other. So I like that. So it doesn't matter if you're black, white, or something. You want to personify a black couple, do it. So Simone and Cecil came as Quincy and Monica from Love and Basketball. I totally remember. I totally got them when they first came out today, and it was basketball and the props and everything. I said, "Oh, that's Love and Basketball, a good movie." And we got Dr. Jared and Will. Dr. Jared and Will did Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, and we have Toya Eugene came as Steve and Marjorie Harvey, and we had heavily we have Mariah and Aiden came as Lucius and Cookie Lion. I said, oh shit. And now we have heavily to Tina Turner. We didn't even see Dr. Davis, so I don't know what happened to him. But heavily with Tina Turner. And Quad was really there, so everybody would know what Quad's good. So everybody was there, except for Quad, Heavily, and Contessa. Contessa, we understand Contessa's recovering, and Mariah knows Contessa's condition, so that's why she's not upset that Contessa's not there, because she knows how Contessa is still recuperating. So that's why she didn't really invite Contessa. So, but she was upset that Mariah and Quad didn't come because she invited them. So I was like, oh, but then I was saying, you forgot Contessa. But I was saying, I remember that Mariah knows about Contessa's condition, so that's why she not really sweating Contessa not being there, because she understands that Contessa is recuperating. So she was upset that Mariah and Quad didn't get there. Now, we know that, not Mariah, Heavily and Quad didn't get there. Heavily stopped by Quad house, but Quad called Heavily. It's like that. And to talk to her and say, what's going on? Heavily dressed like Tina Turner. I was saying Black Love. I was like, okay, Heavily thinks that Ike and Tina Turner was Black Love personification as an idolized couple. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Jackie and Curtis did Michelle and Barack Obama. And they shaded Curtis. They said, Curtis is nowhere personified Barack. That's crazy. But, yeah. Heavily did Tina Turner. So they did that. Hey, do this and they do that. Heavily is funny. So she said, I need somebody to make me laugh. You know, Heavily she's a jokester. She can make people laugh and stuff. But she said, what happened? You called me over here. And this will call coming to terms of her status of her relationship. Now she's getting divorced. Because she said she was out shopping, getting her thing for Black Love. And then she realized it's a Black Love party. and I'm getting divorced. So the reality right now is sinking into her head. She said, oh my gosh, I'm going to be alone. I'm about to be divorced. I don't have nobody. It's not love. I'm single and stuff like that. All this motion. She's in her own house. All this motion is pouring out her. And now she comes to realization because Qual was like a tough cookie a little bit. Even though she still cries so with her family, but it still was registering in her head. Yeah, she was going through the motions. She was going through all that stuff like that and getting things, divorce, all that stuff done because that's what she feel like she doing. Now she think back. She said, damn, I'm about to go to a black love party. And I don't even have somebody to sniff a gun to do the black love with a couple, so I'm by myself. So when I go, so she said she's not gonna go, and she broke down. She said she was at the aisle and she started tearing in the aisle, like she started breaking down, and she just left everything go and just went to the supermarket, got some stuff. She said she'll cook, and she invited Heavenly over, so she said she needed company, and Heavenly said, you think like you got to cook all this food? I'm about to help you cook. So since I'm not going to go, Heavenly was not going to go because since it's a Mariah party, it gave her an excuse in not going to Mariah party. So when Simone called Heavenly, she said, what's going on? I need Jackie and Simone. One of those two called Heavenly. And Heavenly said, nah, you know what? I'm not going to go. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to have sex with my husband. Jackie know that Mariah is lying. Heavenly is lying. She did not go and have sex with her husband. She just didn't want to come because of Mariah party. And Mariah was upset about that. She said, oh, really? Because since I came to her house, you think she would swallow her pride and come over here. But it is what it is. So it was an excuse for having not go to Mariah party. And having Kawhi needed somebody. So she cooked and they have a sit down and have a good time. And she just have a fun with her. And Heaven needs to go stay with Kawhi and console her and keep her doing. But I feel for Kawhi when she said she break that. Because sometimes we in that state where you're so emotional and you going through things and things haven't been registering and you haven't been thinking about it because you just always you was always on the move. And then when you sat down and you actually started thinking, and then you start tearing and you start thinking about it and say, oh my gosh, this is reality is. And that's what Cora went there. She had an epiphany right in that moment that she's saying, wow, it's happening. It's no couple. It's no love. It's no black love. I had a black love and now that love is gone. So I was like, wow. I felt Quad there. I was like, this is something. I say, you understand. You're going through the motions right now. And it started registering, Quad. So I hope you get through it. And I hope you go to the point where you don't go somewhere. And I hope that this string of emotions, it's still going to be there. And I hope she doesn't trickle down to the trip. Hope she have a good time. Hope the couples don't make her feel bad. Or make her like breaking down. Make her feel that she not to be there. Whatever. Or make her feel uncomfortable, because if she had this raw emotions now when she was at the aisle trying to get a dress, then how she gonna feel when she on surrounded by all her friends who's couple booed up right now, and she don't have nobody. So I hope she has a good time on the trip, and I'm looking forward to that. Now, last thing I want to talk about, they talk about Contessa, Simone, Jared, and Toya. Okay, whatever. So he said, why Contessa ain't come? Dr. Jared said, Contessa's good. She said, oh, well, maybe Simone said maybe she didn't come because of Toya. I say, wrong. Did you talk to Contessa? Did you ask Contessa if she was coming, why she didn't come on and stuff? Why are you jumping to conclusions saying that, oh, she didn't come because of Toya? No. Contessa's not that person to not go somewhere with somebody that she doesn't like. She was still going to go. So, no, she recuperated. And if y'all know that, and y'all was good friends, y'all would understand why she would recuperate, why she not going. And y'all should have asked Jackie if Jackie went to see Contessa. And Jackie would have told her that Contessa didn't come because she's still recuperating. But recovering. And I was like, wow. And she said, oh, well. So he said, well, I knew I didn't have all that power. You don't have all that power. Don't gas yourself up. I don't know why these girls are gassing yourself up. I said, don't. You don't have all that power, Toya. It is what it is. So if you think that, she would think that you have that power. She said, well, if she think that's that, bye, bitch. I said, well, you bye, bitch. Like, seriously. But that was Married to Medicine. This was a good episode. Next week, they're going to the trip. So hopefully that turns out good. It's already starting with Mariah and Heavenly again. I was like, wow. But that was Married to Medicine. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.